Good day, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Welcome again to chess class, a class where thinkers are raised and leaders are made. A class where thinkers are raised and leaders are made. Now, you remember we'll be looking at a series of problem solving, and this time we're looking at being proactive rather than being reactive in problem solving. And we said being proactive is your ability to think ahead of time to solve problems. And reactive is now you're trying to solve the problem in the midst of the problem. Now we've looked at you know um, game opening. We talked about the gambit, the pawn in front of the king and the queen, the one in front of the queen, which is the queen's gambit, the one in front of the king's gambit. We've talked about backups. We talked about pinning and pin breaking. Now, but today I want to put all of this together to helping us understand the place to connect all of these skills together to helping you do what you need to do. You remember, I always tell you that it's only those who are skillful that are useful. Only those who are skillful are useful. Your skillfulness is what determines your usefulness. So, all of these skills, putting them together to helping us um, develop the ability to solving problem the right way. Now, I'm gonna do a game, all right, to see how you understand these things that we'll be talking about better. All right, so let's start. You remember, you start with your gambit. All right, that's the king's gambit. Okay, the king's gambit. Now let's assume this guy plays this. All right, let's assume he plays this. Let's assume he plays this. Okay, let's assume he plays this. Okay, he plays this. Now, the reason why I played my king's gambit one step, all right, was for it to have a backup. Now, what is backing it up? D2 and F2 are backing that pawn E3 up. All right, we thought about that, backups. Now, I told you the reason why I played, my gambit is for the bishop and the queen to come out. Now, if I'm going to play this bishop, you can see a knight over there. That means my bishop can go straight away to get the knight. You remember how the bishop moves diagonally, all right, diagonally, and then diagonally the other way. But this diagonal line can go straight to take the knight. But the point is, if I take the knight, there is a pawn on b7 that is going to take me. So I won't want to do that. Okay, you have to think ahead to take action. Now, if I go over there to take that, then a pawn is going to take me. So I would want to go there. Rather, what can I do? All right. Okay, let's assume I play this. I play this. Okay, I play this one step. Now you remember, you're moving this just for you to have a backup, and you're being careful with what you do. All right, now let's assume this knight comes here. All right, you will see that knight is coming for that pawn, but because I'm careful in what I do, I'm setting a trap, backing up on my backups to see what I can take. Okay, now let's assume my queen. Let's assume my queen comes there. All right, let's assume I put my queen here. All right, now let's see. Let's assume the knight takes this. You know, the knight can do 1 forward, 2 forward, and turn. So let's assume the knight takes this. If the knight takes this, now what will I do? But because I have a backup, there's a backup which are A2 and C2. All right. Now I can decide to use any. Let me decide to use my A2 to take the knight. Now that is the essence of backup. Now he has gotten, you know, 1, I've gotten 3. Okay, so let's move on. That is the essence of backup. Now, let's assume I play this. Let's assume I play this. Let's assume I play it here. Let's assume I come here to, I want to come to H6. Now I'm A6. Now you have to think. You have to think. You've seen that first from concentration. Secondly, you have to think. Why did the knight come there? The knight is there targeting your queen. Now, if you decide to do a backup for the queen now, it won't make any sense because your queen is 9 points. So the knight is going to take your queen away for free. All right, even if you have a backup to take the knight back, that would be 9 for 3. That is far below, what you should have. So you have to be calculative. You have to be calculative in your moves. All right, and that is what is called reasoning. You have to look at the options. Oh, if it takes my queen, it takes 9. Okay, if I take the knight back, I take 3. Oh, 9 and 3, which one is better? 9 is better. So I'm not going to allow that guy to take my queen. So let's assume I come this way. Let's assume I come this way. All right. Now why did I go there? I've run away from the knight. All right. So the knight won't capture me. And I came to where, I have a backup, which is the E3. E3 is backing me up over there. All right, so let's assume this knight, the guy is just playing, is not being calculative. All right, but you are calculative. So the knight comes there. Let's assume the knight comes there. Now you have to be observant. What can the knight do? That knight as it is can take your e3. You can take your e3. That knight as it is, you can take your f2. That knight as it is, you can take your h2. Now if you look at all of these pieces I've showed, all of these pieces I've showed, you discover that your e3 has a backup. Now, what are the backups for E3? Look at E3, that is E3. What are the backups? Number one backup is your D2. Your D2 is backing that up. Number two backup is your F2. Your F2 is backing that up. Now, number three backup is your queen itself. Your queen itself is backing that up. Now, so what would be my best option? What would be my best option? Now, my best option is for my queen to take the knight. Can you see that? Now, you are being calculative in your moves. You are being calculative in your moves. Now, I've not allowed him to take his decision because I'm far ahead of him. I'm thinking ahead of time to making sure that every problem that might want to come up, I've already given an answer or a solution, all right, before it comes. All right, now let's assume he plays this. Can you see he's not playing according to what we've learned, the backup? So he's playing no backups, but I'm playing with backups. And then now you can see my queen is here without backups. All right, and now look at what I want to do with my queen. Okay, let's see. I want to come here with my queen. You have to be careful where you go to. Now let's assume I come here. You can of course tell what I want to do. Now you can tell what I want to do. Now I came there purposely to get that pawn because the pawn has no backup. But let's assume it comes there. Let's assume this rook. You remember the rook can move vertically and horizontally. That is up and down and to the sides. Now let's assume the rook comes there. If that rook goes there, then it has a backup. Can you see the essence of the backup? Now I won't be able to take the pawn because of the rook. Because of the rook. All right. So I'll have to move away. I have to move away. Okay. Can you see? So you should play having in mind the understanding of your backups. Now let's assume he plays this. Can you see? The bishop comes over there. Now the bishop has or is giving a backup to that pawn. It's giving a backup to the pawn. Now, let's assume I come here, my knight comes over here, all right, okay, my knight is there, and now let's say the gambit, let's assume he plays the gambit, one step, all right. Now let's assume my queen, let's assume my queen comes there, let's assume my queen goes there. All right, now see what I want to do. Okay, now let's assume this queen, let's assume this queen moves just one step. Okay, moves just one step. Okay, let's assume it comes here. Let's assume it comes here. Okay, let's assume. Okay, let's assume it goes there. Now look at what my queen wants to do. Now these are the options that my queen has. Now he can decide to go and take g7. If he takes g7, he's attacking the bishop and the rook. But if I take g7, the bishop is backing that g7 up, so I won't be able to go there. But I can decide to take a7. If I take a7, there is nothing backing the a7 up. All right, so I can decide to go take a7. Can you see that? That is the essence of backup. That pawn does not have a backup. Now it's gone. All right, so let's assume, now if you look at this, the queen a7 is actually targeting b8 and a6. But if I take b8, the queen is there. There's a backup for that. So I won't want to take that. Now, if I take a6, the queen is also there. So I won't want to do that. So he knows that these ones are protected. The bishop is protected. The rook b8 is protected. So he doesn't have any issues with that. So he can decide to play this. Let's say he decides to play this. Now, playing that does not have any backup, as it were. It doesn't have any backup. So, without a backup, I can decide to take off. Can you see? Now, that is the essence of backup in chess. You have to make a move, and you have to make sure that your move has a backup. Thank you so much for this class. We have seen the essence of, game opening, the backups and all of that for, be able to think ahead and solve problems ahead of time. Now, if you look at what he's gotten, let's say how many points? Just one, a pawn. And then let's say how many pawns I've gotten. Can you see? I've gotten 2 knights and 2 pawns. That is 6, 7, and 8. Now you can see that 8 to just 1. That is the essence of thinking ahead of time to solve problems. Those who think ahead, be ahead. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Thank you.